I just watched over an hour worth of content on Google I/O 2026, so you don't have to. Let's go through all of the latest developments, and I'll give you my take on how some of these things might be able to help you in the workplace. Also, the stuff that's boring, we'll skip over it really quick. Let's dive into it. First up, Gemini Omni. This is a new AI model that they released, which allows you to combine Gemini with media, video, images, interactive simulations. There's also Gemini 3.5 Flash, which allows you to do your AI work a lot faster, and Anti-Gravity 2.0. Those are the three things that were released that were major AI models and infrastructure, so let's talk about them. Gemini Omni is going to allow you to create multimedia and edit multimedia a lot faster. Flash is going to allow you to get work done quicker, and then finally, Anti-Gravity is actually a standalone desktop application. And this is going to allow you to have multiple agents working simultaneously to complete a goal. In the demo, it built a whole operating system that can allow you to play the game Doom. Now, there were two personalized AI agents that came out, and this might be one of the most exciting things for you. So Gemini Spark is this new 24/7 personalized AI agent that you can use to accomplish tasks for you. It's $100 a month on the Ultra plan, and it can do things like send emails, do research, navigate the web on your behalf, and you can basically ask it to do 3 to 5 things, and it's going to accomplish those and basically take control of your computer and do that for you. The second personalized AI agent that they came out with is the Daily Brief. This looks at your inbox, your calendar, your tasks, and brings them all together for you in a daily brief so that you know what you need to do that day and you get all the reminders. Okay, so let's talk about the search and the workspace innovation. Google did a really good job here bringing everything together in one spot. In fact, it creates a very compelling case to use Google as your centralized infrastructure. Docs Live was something they prevented, which is a way to kind of verbally brain dump, put all your information out there, and it's going to coordinate everything together, pull documents from Drive, and then create whatever you ask it to do by pulling in all that information and then completing a task for you inside of a doc. This is going to save businesses so much time. Next is the Multimodal Search bar, which they say is the biggest update to search in 25 years, and it definitely looks like that. Essentially what they did is they took AI mode and some components of Gemini and put them front and center inside of the Google search bar. So now when you do a search, you're really using AI mode. What's really cool about it is you can add text, you can add images, it can output text, it can output images. It's really like you're working with an AI agent that has access to all Google search inside of search now. In addition to this, I did a video a couple weeks ago kind of showing how AI search has evolved. That's still true. What's happening now is the responses have a lot more depth to them around experts. You'll see more tables, more images, more videos, more things that are pulled out directly from AI. There's also a new generative UI for search. So if you're working on something like astrophysics, it can actually pull out a design and build something from scratch that might show you what data would look like in a visualization. It's pretty cool. And then a big thing is this universal cart. So if you are clicking around the web and you're on YouTube or you're generally browsing, you can put things into a cart that's a persistent shopping cart for you. So Google's kind of making a play against Amazon and other e-commerce companies in some way where they're allowing you to centralize everything you want to buy in one spot, and then the agents can actually execute that for you in many cases. And finally, the last thing in the search and workspace before we jump into hardware and future outlook is Google Pixel and Flow. So this is a new workspace and creative tools for intelligent image editing, multi-action video generation, and AI music creation, and it's all right inside of Workspace. Now, two big hardware things in future outlook, things that you definitely need to be aware of. Inside of Google I/O, they announced their AI-powered audio glasses that are coming this fall. They did a demo of a woman who pushed the button on the side of the glasses and was able to talk to Gemini and get directions and also add a stop on the way to where she was going to pick up some coffee. It was a great interactive presentation. They also touted an integration with DoorDash where you could buy things directly through Gemini through the glasses.
Sure, I'll order you a nitro cold brew for pickup from Koopa Cafe on DoorDash.
All of this happening without you requiring to look at a screen at all. We're seeing quite a few companies get into this hardware space with glasses. Obviously, Meta has glasses too now, so that's going to be a new way to interact. But really, at the end of the day, all it is really voice search with a new device. And then finally, and maybe the most exciting from a big picture perspective, is Gemini for Science and AGI. This is really aimed at global health solutions. bettering the environment, and more. In the demo, they showed a replica of the Earth as a model and something that they could use to benefit the Earth. And then they also talked about the Global Health Solutions AI project as being a way to cure more diseases. At the end of the day, there's a lot of firepower here for organizations to use to get more done and to connect to all their different Google properties. It's really Google Drive, it's Gmail, it's YouTube, and anything connected to your Google account. The best way to access this stuff is through Gemini Pro or the Google AI Studio. Have a question or comment, leave it below. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.